Good morning, Coach on a Run. This morning I'd like to tell you a story. Yesterday I met with a business owner. He's been in business practically for all his life. He has yo-yoed between having his own business, building it up, selling it to some bigger company and then starting all over again. At some point he said, I almost bankrupted us because I took all our savings to start a business. And that's been the pattern of his life. Absolutely fantastic, gifted, well-known, respected in the industry of fashion design. And yet, you would think that 25, 30 years later, he'll be at the top of his game, looking at the fruits of his life and business and enjoying what it's given him over the years. Sadly not. Across me sat someone that all he could think of was feeling and being a failure. Yes, he's still got a business, but it's not booming. He's sitting there in front of me, fearful, indecisive, got a lot of projects knocking on his door, and he says, I just don't know if I can do it. I just don't know what's the risk. Here's a guy that instead of being successful and really enjoying the fruits of his business, here he is 20, 30 years later, and he's got a feeling that he's exactly where he were when he started off as a youngster. So we had a conversation and I asked him, so what's on your mind right here, right now? And he said, you know what? I'd like to feel what it feels like to be a success. I'd like to feel what it feels like to have disposable cash. I would like to feel what it's like to have structure in my business and know what I'm doing. I'd like to feel that I've got a team that supports me and I inspire them. And he wants all of this, and he has got no idea how to get that. So we had a conversation and I identified a couple of areas that we could immediately focus on. And one of the things that we need to figure out immediately is what's the profitability in his business? How much money does he make? And what is the projected cash flow for him and his business going forward? As well as looking at roles and responsibilities in his team, who does what? And clearly define goals and outcomes for the year to come. And what would be their focus? Where are they going to focus? And what's the marketing strategy? So you'll see it's not rocket science, but all of these things that's not in place adds to his feeling of, I have no idea, I'm feeling insecure, I'm not in control, and all feels like chaos. So he asked me, so what would coaching with you mean? And I said, well, we'll get together on a regular basis twice a month, and this is going to be my fee. And he sat back for a moment and he thought about it and he said, you know what, I don't have a choice. Either I start investing in myself and getting better at this thing called business, or a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, I'm going to regret it and I'll still be exactly where I am today. And he agreed to coach with me. And my question to you today is, what's keeping you back? What's your excuse? I'm too busy, not now, maybe next year. Give me a call next year, coach, and we'll have a conversation. Well, why wait? So my ask to you today is direct message me, phone me, WhatsApp me, whatever you need to do. I've got some space in my calendar available to have that conversation with you. What's keeping you from building a big, wonderful, momentous business that gives you everything that you want in your life? So here I am on a Tuesday morning asking you to like me, to share me, and to send this message wide to everyone that you know, because I need to have conversations with fast-growing business owners or business owners that feel that they've forever been on the same space. And 2021 is lurking around the corner and they need to get better at this game called business. I'll check you, I'll speak to you, or we'll have a conversation. So have a fantastic Tuesday. I'm the Coach on the Run. Cheers.